You're having a good week. Maybe a couple of good weeks. Getting nervous yet? Welcome to Daybreak. My name is Christopher Noah, and we're taking the next 5 minutes to start the day just a little bit better. It's Thursday, February 19th. Downtown Birmingham is partly cloudy, warm and a little humid, high near 75, low around 57. The kind of morning that already feels like it's moving. And it's daybreak, so I guess we should be moving with it. Our motto is small habits lead to big change. We're building a 3-habit stack: sunlight, breathwork, and mindfulness. Sunlight for our circadian rhythm, cortisol, and mental alertness. Breathwork for nervous system regulation and focus. Mindfulness because we're directing the parts of our day that we can before someone or something else does it for us. And we're starting to get good at it. We're keeping promises and creating evidence, and beginning to wonder if we can actually trust this. Well, the answer isn't just yes you can, it's you have to. Here's the twist nobody warns you about. You can do the work, log the evidence, keep the floor, hit the bonus, and still not believe it's you. You can build a pattern and then stand outside it, waiting and watching for it to collapse. That's not an evidence gap. That's an identity gap. And today, we're going to close it. But first, let's take a minute to breathe. We're doing 4-6 breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4. Exhale slowly through the mouth for 6. If at any point you feel lightheaded, ease up and return to a normal breath. 6 rounds. Let's begin. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 5 more rounds. Go ahead and release those shoulders. Relax the jaw. And let the exhale do the work for you. Last one. Great job. Neuroscientists talk about something called your self-prior, your brain's running prediction about what kind of person you are. Every time you act, your brain checks. Did that match the mode? When you keep a promise you expect it to break, that's a prediction error. And prediction errors are the only thing that forces your brain to rewrite the model. Here's the catch. Vague affirmations don't update anything. Your brain requires behavioral proof, undeniable sensory evidence that you did the thing. It's the data your brain needs to rewrite its understanding of who you are. But the rewrite is fragile at first. The new connections are soft, synaptic, not structural. It takes about 60 days of consistency before the brain starts reinforcing those pathways with something permanent, a process called myelination, where the brain wraps insulation around the wires that keep firing. So if you're 3 or 4 days in and it still doesn't feel like you, that's not a sign you're faking it. That's the biology catching up to the behavior. The person is being built. You just can't see the finished result yet. The philosopher Paul Ricoeur drew a line between 2 kinds of identity. He called them idem and ipse. Idem is sameness, the part of you that stays constant, your habits, your patterns, your character, as other people describe it. Idem answers the question, what are you? Ipse is selfhood, the part of you that persists through change. Ipse answers the question, who are you? And here's the key. Ricoeur said ipse, selfhood, is defined by the capacity to make and keep promises. Not because promises are magic, but because a promise is the only act where you project yourself into the future and claim responsibility for what happens next. That's what this week has been building. Monday through Wednesday, you are collecting evidence, but today, the question changes. You're no longer asking, did I keep the promise? You're asking, am I the person who keeps the promise? Ricoeur called that shift attestation, the credence you lend to your own existence the moment you stop proving yourself and start trusting the proof. Because evidence only becomes identity when you let it. Small habits, big change. It's not just a motto, it's who you're becoming. And that's Daybreak. If you made it this far, subscribe. And for the deep dive and companion tools, visit daybreak.com. Tomorrow, we'll close the week with what happens when the bonus starts to feel mandatory and how to keep growth from becoming pressure. And thanks for listening.